was about a week ago. A week ago? A week ago? Then you and Detective Gumshoe are acquaintances.
No way. I only met him in person today.
And how did you know about Detective Gumshoe?
Well, I've seen him around before.
I saw the detective get chewed out by a livid Faraday in front of the precinct.
Hold it!
Mr. Faraday was upset.
Yeah. Know what else? Mr. Faraday isn't exactly known to get angry often. But he was totally... But there he was, totally beat red in the face. And now he's dead. And then the offending detective just stood there, pale as a ghost, like he was about to die.
Just like the face he's making now, right?
Oh, I'm completely innocent, I tell you.
The poor man.
It was quite the scene with the detective.
He stood there super pale as Mr. Faraday yelled, "That's a salary cut for you, you nitwit."
Hold it!
You're gonna be the killer, because the whole joke would be, it's you!
Well, that would seem a little bit obvious.
You are the killer.
You just stood there, watching this unfold in front of you.
That would be a little obvious. That's called Ace Attorney.
Oh, wait. Wait, hold on a second. One of the victims is dead man.
Yeah, I have to say, it was really enjoyable, too. But that's why when I saw Detective Gumshoe earlier, I knew to steer clear of him. No way. I thought it was because I had something stuck out of my face! What'd you do? Huh? What if I got stuck on my face? Let's start with your eyes, nose, and mouth. Oh, and those ridiculous eyebrows. Huh? Oh man, messing with your head is just too much fun.
Monsieur, if you don't mind, I'd like to return to your testimony now.
Sure, why not?
A brand new detective suddenly getting a salary cut? That's reason enough for a grudge.
Hold it!
I can tell your character's gonna be slightly annoying because she left.
You cut a new detective salary right off the bat like that.
Not really familiar with the way you guys relate, but is that a common practice? Speaking of cutting my salary, did you threaten to do that to me earlier too?
I suppose I did. It's only natural to cut the worthless detective's salary down to their actual worth. My father can even fire anyone new or old with a snap of her fingers.
Do you think maybe there's reason enough for detectives to hate you people?
Well, I guess I really, shouldn't cut people's pay. Detective Bad, don't tell me. Mr. Von Comma cut your salary earlier. How's that for the perfect explanation?
Hold it!
You call your explanation perfect?
Is it not to your liking? Just
Tisk. Unfortunately for you, it's not up to my standards.
That's not how I do it!
Miles! Gotta do it perfectly! Tisk!
He's outside the window hanging onto the bars.
I thought you were going to do some paperwork. I'm always watching!
Pulls out the stack of paperwork next to him and starts writing.
Yeah. I do everything perfectly.
Oh, is there something you want me to clarify in that case?
What should I do? There is an objection.
To nothing? Absolutely.
Okay. Alright, if you could clear this one thing up for me. Mr. Faraday was killed. Motive for killing Mr. Vell. Oh, and Faraday and Gumshoe's relation. Are they dating? Are they fucking?
Okay.
Are they fucking dating?
We know the motive.
For Mr. Faraday, yeah?
We know how Mr. Faraday was killed.
Yeah.
He was stabbed.
Yeah.
And we know Faraday and Gumshoe's relation.
Lovers, yeah.
So the only one we don't know is the motive, so that would be the only one to ask.
Okay. I understand Detective Gumshoe's potential motive for killing Mr. Faraday. However, what about his motive for killing Mr. Vell?
His motive for killing Rel? Like I would know.
If there was no clear motive for both the murders, then I doubt this incident would have occurred. Wouldn't you agree? Is there anyone else who might have had a grudge against either the two men? Or should we look into that ourselves?
Oh. In that case, I have absolutely no idea.
What? But it's impossible. She must know something.
Wait! Could you please not glare at me like that? It makes me laugh.
You didn't even do anything and you're already laughing away.
Well, anyway, the way I see it, as long as he had a motive to kill one of the two, this crime would have played out the way it did anyway.
Oh? Would you care to explain your logic?
What, so his motive was to kill loose ends?
And this time, please try to provide a truly perfect explanation.
Tee-hee, perfect this, perfect that. Stop being so uptight. Where's that a requisite trait for being a Von Karma?
Myers, Edgeworth! I'd like you shut this rude woman up! I wish you'd both be quiet for just 1 second.
Damn. Oh well. I guess I'll just have to explain it to you kids.
I'm gonna kill the man.
There's no one out there with a motive to kill both Mr. Faraday and Mr. Vell. All you really have to establish is that someone had a grudge against one of the two men. Mr. Vell, who happened to be there, became a witness to Mr. Faraday's murder. Therefore, he was killed out of necessity. And then how did his body end on top of him?
They can rearrange the bodies. They felt, see, look, and set up to look like they had killed each other. The second after the line.
Out of necessity and set up to look like they had killed each other. I'm gonna stop you there.
Uh-huh.
You think Gumshoe's that smart?
There we go. We got it, boys! I wonder if that's really true. Is there no one out there with a grudge against both men? We should take another hard look at the evidence for this morning's case. The second KG-8 incident, as people are calling it, involving an embassy staff member.
The true Yatagratsu.
And the two men, and the true Yatagratsu. And the two men who both wound up as suspects in the case. Is there someone else I'm overlooking who is somehow related to them? How did they kill the man? There's no one out there with a motive to kill both Mr. Faraday and Mr. Vell.
Hold it!
So there is no one else who might have had a grudge against both Mr. Faraday and Mr. Vell.
I suppose no one is a bit of a stretch, but I'm pretty sure no one like that was here in this courthouse today.
She's lying through her teeth. We just saw someone like that here earlier.
Besides, I need to prove that the killer had a grudge against both men.
All you really have to establish is that someone had a grudge against one of the two men.
Hold it!
Someone with a grudge against one of the men. In that case, aren't there plenty of other people who fit the bill?
Sure. After all, who doesn't garner scorn from another simply by being alive? But the only one who held a grudge and acted upon it by killing was Detective Gumshoe. Furthermore...
Actually, as well, who happened to be there, became a witness to Mr. Faraday's murder. So you're saying that he was basically silenced?
Aren't you glad you managed to avoid the same fate, Your Honor? Why, if you had been the one to witness the blood-covered detective... What? Detective Gumshoe, you would have killed even me! What? I could never do something as terrible as that, Your Honor. There's no need for even a second of deliberation. I will hand down my verdict now.
Your Honor, Take a look around. We are not in court right now. Would be greatly appreciated if you would stay here with us in reality.
Meg, please forgive me. I know not what I do. Forgive me, Jesus.
Oh, Lord.
I know not what I've done.
And you there, miss, you. Hurry up and continue with your testimony. If you fail to do so, I will rip you into shape.
I'd like that. That's nice. That's kind of like fun, actually. Anyway, yeah, I knew you'd be into BDSM.
Obviously.
Anyway, Detective Gumshoe had to erase the witness, Mr. Rell.
Therefore, he was killed out of necessity and set up to look like they had killed each other.
I didn't do it, pal. No hard feelings, but I don't think we can take the word of a criminal seriously. But I can't even begin to think of ways to set up a crime scene.
I suppose you do lack the necessary tactical mind required to do such a thing.
But, what? You have to kick a man when he's down, pal. Should put yourself down, detective. You're a big boy. I bet you thought it up all by yourself, right?
A big boy?
Yeah, that's right. And I worked real hard at it, too.
I think this proves one thing about the detective. He has the mental acuity of a worm. I have to admit, her explanation makes sense. However, there's also something she overlooked in her testimony. I should present that piece of evidence and see if I can make her see the truth.
What?
Alright, what am I doing?
No, yeah. That's probably the first one, because that's the one that we really pushed.
Oh, yeah. KG8 incident right here. Canadian Embassy staff member Manny Cochin found not guilty. He killed a person named CCU, a shadow of the Opera Group. What's his relation to Dutch smuggling ring?
Well, that's crazy. Somebody with the last name U, too? You too? Bono!
Oh my god!
Objection!
Confirmed for the next Ace Attorney.
Miss Hugh, I believe there is someone you're overlooking making your statement. Or rather, is it because you'd rather not bring this person up?
What do you mean?
We are looking for someone with a reason to kill both Mr. Faraday and Mr. Vell. I can think of at least one person that fits the bill. He was the suspect in the original KG8 incident, and a member of the Cordopian Embassy staff, Mr. Manny Cochin. That's right.
Your boyfriend.
The very man who came to visit you earlier out in the hallway.
Who killed your sister.
The man who killed a member of the Cordopian Embassy staff, Mr. Vell. And the man who was the lead prosecutor of the KG8 incident, Mr. Faraday. Are you telling me that Mr. Cochin has no reason at all to kill both of these men?
Well, I suppose he might have a reason or two. You! Covered for me, pal!
No.
Maybe you're not such a bad guy after all.
Don't get ahead of yourself! You're still a suspect, make no mistake about that. The perfect evidence, the perfect testimony. These are the only things I wish to hold.
But I didn't do it!
You will stay under my authority and go investigate Miss Manny Cochin for me. And remember, I will not be very forgiving should any of this leak out. You want to investigate Cochin? You'd just be wasting your time. And why is that? Cochin was up in the viewing gallery, watching the trial. Or so I was told. Every cop in this place has been keeping an eye on the guy since he arrived. And the only real suspect we have is still Detective Gumshoe. I suppose so.
Wait, come on, Detective Bad. You gotta believe me, sir. I really was in that hallway the whole time, sir. I never took a single step into this room, sir.
Okay. And are you saying, there was someone else who passed through the hallway?
No. It was no one, sir.
Then why should I believe you didn't do it? But this one incredibly foolish detective simply right in front of a crime scene all by himself. That's good as a confession of guilt. I have to admit, it's a bit strange. Most criminals will fabricate some sort of lie to escape their crimes. If that detective really wanted to prove that he is innocent, you'd think he would at the very least offer up, "I spaced out while on duty," or the like. Come on, Gumshoe. Time for your interrogation.
Detective Ed.
How's Edgeworth? Have a go on ahead and would put this to papa.
And that, as they say, is that. Right, everyone? My diaper needs changing, bailiff.
Not again.
The egg salad sandwich went right through me.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose we should both be getting back to our real jobs now, huh? Tisk.
Before we do, Miss Yu, there is something I'd like to speak with you about.
What is it? That Einstein painting behind you.
Have you ever
Why
seen
is
it
it here? Hey, wait. Edgeworth? Where are you off to? Wanted to talk?
Oh, yes. Sorry about that.
It's not that small. Stop laughing at it.
Stop, please.
So, what did you want to ask me about?
A KGA incident. The current case of the murdered Kudopian Embassy staff member. I've heard that people have begun calling it the second KGA incident.
Only among you law enforcement types. And about it.
I'd like for you to tell me everything you know about the original KGA incident.
I'm afraid I can't help you. I don't know anything beyond what was reported in the papers.
No, I believe you know much more, since you are directly tied to the KGA incident.
I'd appreciate it if you stop with the false accusations. Baseless outbursts are useless both inside and outside the courtroom, don't you know?
I do, but I also know that I do have a leg to stand on here.
Yours! Think you could stop making that ultra serious face in front of me?
If you could please stop laughing for just 1 second. I'm not going to make any headway like this. I'm just going to have to show her my penis. Exactly how
Look at it!
Exactly how related to the KGA incident she is. How related to the KGA incident is she?
What, you're talking about the fact that a relative was the victim of the KG8 incident?
Miss Hugh, I believe that I have proof of your connection to the KG8 incident.
But file is your proof? Very well then. Why don't you tell me exactly how I'm related to the victim? To the KG8 incident.
Your connection to the KG8 incident is through the victim. The victim's name is CCU. You will note that she has the same last name as you. Can you really still tell me that with a straight face that you are not related to this case?
She's got the last name as you. Sorry, but we're not related. Just kidding. You asked the question with such a serious look on your face that I couldn't help but...
Miss Hugh, I ask that you please tell me the truth.
Alright, I'll tell you everything I know.
That's fine, I'm not really interested in the truth right now.
As you guessed, the one who reported the smuggling activities of the Amino group. It's my sister, CCU.
As I thought.
And she was killed right before she was to testify at the impending trial by Manny Cochin. But because he was tried once and was acquitted, he gets to live out the rest of his cushy life completely carefree.
Well, because of a lack of evidence.
No, I heard that the evidence to convict him did exist.
What?
I heard it from Mr. Faraday himself after Mr. Cochin's trial was over. Apparently a man in black made off with the most important piece of evidence.
The evidence had been tampered with by Will Smith!
Isn't it just like a criminal to do something like that?
Or was it Tommy Lee Jones?
Well, we've already kind of been told that the Yatagarasu doesn't go through law enforcement. He would take the info and then use it later.
So Will Smith.
In the Wicked Wild West.
Wild West. I mean, with the Wild West, it's gold coming together.
Smuggling ring being run out of the Amino group by one of its secretaries. They bailed Mr. Cochin out. Turns out they were in a league with each other all along.
How big was that smuggling ring? Was it a large operation?
Same size as my hemorrhoids.
Well, never mind. I'll put my penis away then.
Gigantic.
Yeah. I know. Oh, your hemorrhoids.
I don't really know. Which is why I wanted to become the lead defense in this case that people are calling the second KG8 incident. But I haven't learned anything new at all. I was probably expecting too much, I know.
You mean, you think this case has nothing to do with the smuggling ring?
I don't know what to think.
Why did Mr. Cochin want to meet with you earlier?
Actually, he came to watch the trial. Apparently, he only found out that I was the defense lawyer on this case after he'd arrived. He figured he should say hi.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
And one other thing. Looks like you couldn't resolve anything this time either. Too bad.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh boy, stop it with the scary face already! I'm fine, really. I gave him a good slap across the face.
The way she talks about slapping him as she laughs away is kind of creepy.
But it's just as Mr. Bad said. He's not related to the double murder. I asked around and people in the gallery claimed that he was in the seat the entire time. Talk about cruel fate. Well, this is about all I know. Sorry. Guess I wasn't much help, huh?
That's not true. I'm sorry I made you recall such a painful time in your life.
Edgeworth, you really are too serious for your own good. You really need to learn to relax. We wouldn't want you to die of stress, would we?
Thank you for the advice, but there's no need to worry. I work in my own way, and I will catch this criminal in my own way as well. You'll see.
Look at you with your game face on, ready to go.
I'm making no such face.
Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play. Put your face on.
It's not all gold. It makes no sense.
Did you know? Laughter's the best medicine, Edgeworth. Don't you get tired of making such a serious face all the time?
I'm charged with making sure that all the criminals of this world are found guilty.
Guilty, 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 guilty!
I have no need for laughter.
There you go, making that face again. Oh well. I gotta get going. I still have a few loose ends I need to tie up. Get over here, husband.
Phoenix. KG8 incident.
Save me.
In this murder investigation. It is my belief that these two cases are related to each other somehow. Plus that detective. Detective Gumshoe. It's obvious he's lying, even though the lie is hurting his chances. Clearly this case is far from over. But whether or not that detective is the murderer can only be determined once I've completed my perfect investigation. Mr. Von Calmer, I swear to uphold your honorable name, or my name isn't Miles Edgeworth.
Boo, you suck!
I'm doing the best I can.
You suck! Von Karma knows you suck! He's right!
You do suck!
Sir, I'm giving birth! Please stand back!
Sir, what is to become of the trial into the Godobian Embassy staff member's murder?
Indeed, since both the suspect and prosecutor are now dead, the case will be dismissed! In other words, the trial here ends here prematurely.
Heh, looks like you'll just have to wait a little bit longer for your big debut. I suppose it can't be helped.
The evidence for this trial will be transferred to you in a little while.
So, what do you think about the murder of the Godobian Embassy staff member? And the murders of Mr. Faraday and Mr. Vale?
What an outrageous circus did it all become! That Faraday brought it all upon himself with his naivety.
Outrageous circus? Right, sir.
I grow weary of this topic. Edgeworth! I will have you assigned to a different case.
Papa! You'll come and watch my courtroom debut next, don't you?
I'll consider it.
So, if I may, please allow me to continue with my investigation.
Whatever for!
I know that there was already a suspect in the murder of Mr. Faraday and Mr. Vale. However, there was not enough evidence to prove that it was he who committed the crime. I'd like to continue investigating in order to find the perfect proof of his guilt.
The perfect proof? Don't make me laugh! A worthless person like you has no right to claim such a thing as perfection!
Papa, who do you think the real culprit behind these murders? Who do you think is the real culprit behind these murders? Miles and I were competing to see who could find the real killer first. Thus, being able to investigate the real crime scene is a really rare opportunity. It would give us some real-life experience. Well, did you agree?
You want to investigate this case that much? Then do as you wish!
And you're allowing us to continue.
In court, your top priority is to win! And a solid investigation is one of the keys to winning. We have to make sure you become recognized as a first-rate prosecutor, don't we? It wouldn't be very interesting otherwise. I'm returning home now. I'm going back to Germany without you. Edgeworth! Franziska, see to it I'm not disturbed, save for the results of your competition.
Yes, sir.
Of course, Papa.
Franziska, thank you.
What are you thinking me for? Your logic earlier was built on that scruffy detective's lie. That means that the competition is still on.
Yes, just as you wished.
I couldn't let you off that so easily. Now then, let's see how well you fare on the investigation from here, Miles Edgeworth.
I'm gonna ask the detective or the bailiff in the back why he's giving birth. That's the first thing he's gonna do.
Of course, yeah. I don't know. I know I don't have enough information yet. My first order of business will be question anyone involved for this case. As an officer.
It's an officer. Sir! Nothing to report, sir!
Is it no one who will make this man take responsibility for his actions on the job?
Looks like we have no choice but to report this to Papa. And this guy can have fun in a waking nightmare after being awakened from his dream.
Actually, let's not. I kind of feel sorry for him now.
I can't stop the water, sir!
It seems that the man who was here earlier broke it by drinking it from two. I can't read.
Stroke, having.
I'm having the stroke. It seems that the man who was here earlier broke it by drinking it. Fuck! It seems that the man who was here earlier broke it by drinking from it too much.
Yeah. But the fools who pretended not to see the foolish actions of a foolish fool.
Well, then why don't you lend the officer a hand?
As if I should have anything to do with this. Besides, that mother drinking fool's mouth is the only thing that officer should be covering. Let's give that officer a description of the water guzzler later.
He seems to have quite the grudge. Sounds to me like someone wanted a drink.
Actually, he just swallowed the part.
Yeah. the faucet part?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was sucking too hard.
Yeah.
Wow! Oh, this thing's so incredibly detailed. My inner modeling fanboy is impressed.
Not exactly a fan of plastic models, per se. Even I can sense the superb quality of this model. I simply cannot comprehend how a man can feel so much love for such a trifle. Oh? I see. You're a disciple of my father. So you would rather guard yourself against the interest in such unproductive things. Yes, perhaps I should take up whipping people like the young lady over there.
It's time. It's time.
Oh shit, it's time. It's you.
Oh, it's you, Edgeworth. And who are you? Wait, you were at the crime scene just now, weren't you?
You should be despised for not knowing who I am! My name is Francisco von Karma, and I'm about to become the successor to the family name.
About to? I guess that means that, for now, you're still just another kid. In which case, it's only natural that I didn't know who you are. Damn, her logic is sound.
Why are you whipping me?
Anyway, it looks like you're planning to hold the evidence a bit longer. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's waiting.
I'm terribly sorry, but I have a few more questions to ask of you.
Look at you. Eyebrows squint with lines on your forehead. And to ask of you.
What exactly is so funny?
Sorry, I'm just about to deal with a super serious atmosphere.
Apparently, they failed to teach you proper behavior at a crime scene in law school.
Ahoo. Ahoo. That's what it says.
Yahoo!
Ahoo. Feel much better now. So, what is it you want to talk about?
I'd like to inquire as to where you were at the time of the murder.
We were in defendant lobby number 1 the whole time up until we heard the gunshot. By we, I mean Mr. Bad. Don't believe me, feel free to ask him yourself.
You were with Detective Bad. Why?
Making love. We had a little something to discuss, that's all.
And I will talk to her in...
Next episode.
Second watch this episode of Miles' Investigation based on Let's Go, which is...
Every day.
Bye-bye.